The previous iBomber game was a rather standard tower defense affair. Not wanting to rest on their laurels, it seems, developers Cobra Mobile have switched genres to deliver a top-down tank driving, enemy shooting, and vehicle exploding experience. The question is, how long is driving around war-torn maps destroying everything in sight enjoyable? And the answer to that question really rests on the player. Let's explore further. Each mission has a series of primary and secondary objectives that are completed by driving around with the on-screen joystick, shooting things with the secondary joystick, and switching to an alternate firing mode if you need to liven things up a bit. Like the name of the game suggests, most objectives are completed by attacking things, whether they be convoys, barracks, or radio towers. The controls are pretty smooth, and your tank ends up being very maneuverable as you make hairpoint turns to double back and squash some pesky infantry. Along the way, you'll be set upon by many mounted guns, troops, and opposing tanks. For the most part, your armor wards off gunfire, but when the explosives start coming your way, it's time to get out of the way or find some health and ammo packs. Once the levels are over, you can upgrade your tank and even buy weapons such as the flamethrower, although these weapons have a finite amount of ammo, so be conservative. A good suggestion for upgrading would be the rate of fire, as your primary attack does take a little while to reload shells, and the ability to spray explosives at a rapid pace is as amusing as it is a good strategy. The mileage you'll get out of iBomber attack depends on how enjoyable you find the act of driving around and shooting. The levels are roomy and varied, but for the most part you'll be driving along and bombing any other thing that moves. Some may get tired within a few levels, but others will be upgrading their tank to the maximum and playing through everything the game has to offer. If the latter describes you, you've got solid controls and a whole lot of carnage to let loose. Good luck. This has been Andrew with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.